That sudden cat bite? Here's why it happens. You're petting your cat, everything's perfect. Then, chomp. It feels like a betrayal, but it's not random. Cat bites during petting are called petting-induced aggression, a common misunderstanding. Your cat isn't being mean. They're communicating in the only way they know. Let's decode this behavior and learn how to keep the cuddles going. Bite-free. The #1 reason for that sudden love bite from your cat? Overstimulation. It's a common scenario for cat owners. You're petting your cat, everything seems perfect, and then, out of nowhere, a quick nip. But what's really happening in that moment? A few gentle strokes can feel absolutely wonderful to your cat. The sensation of your hand moving through their fur is soothing, and many cats will purr or lean in, clearly enjoying the attention. But cats have incredibly sensitive skin and nerves. What starts as a pleasant experience can quickly become too much. Their fur and skin are packed with nerve endings, so repeated petting can overwhelm their senses in a matter of seconds. What begins as blissful relaxation can shift to discomfort almost instantly. You might notice your cat's expression change, or they may start to fidget or shift their body. Cats are masters of subtle communication. Before they ever bite, they give you hints. A tail that starts to twitch, ears that turn back, or a body that suddenly tenses up. These are their quiet ways of saying, "That's enough." But if we miss these whispers, the cat has to shout. And that's when the bite happens. It's not meant to hurt, it's just a clear message. It's not about anger or aggression. It's about setting a boundary. Your cat is simply telling you they need a break. Every cat has their own unique petting threshold. Some cats adore long petting sessions, while others are done after just a few strokes. For some, 3 strokes is perfect, but the 4th is already too much. Think of it like being tickled. At first it's fun and makes you laugh, but if it goes on too long, it quickly becomes uncomfortable or even irritating. Cats feel the same way about petting. The best way to avoid overstimulation is to pause often, pay close attention to your cat's body language, and let them guide the interaction. Watch for those subtle cues and respond accordingly. If your cat relaxes, leans in, or nudges your hand for more, it's a green light to continue. They're telling you they're still comfortable and happy. But if you notice them tensing up, flicking their tail, or pulling away, it's time to stop. Respecting these signals is key. When you respect your cat's boundaries, you build trust. Your cat learns that you listen and respond to their needs, making them feel safe and understood. Over time, this trust leads to a stronger bond. Your cat will be more likely to seek out your affection, knowing you'll respect their limits. Every interaction becomes safer, calmer, and more enjoyable for both of you. That's the secret to avoiding the love bite: understanding, patience, and a little bit of cat body language. Where you pet your cat matters just as much as how you do it. Every cat has its own preferences, but there are some universal no-go zones that most felines agree on. Understanding these areas can make the difference between a happy, purring companion and a startled, defensive cat. The belly, for example, is a classic no-go zone. When a cat rolls over and exposes its stomach, it's a sign of trust and comfort in your presence, not an open invitation for belly rubs like with dogs. Touching the belly can trigger a defensive bite or a quick grab with their claws. This reaction is almost like a reflex, rooted in their instincts to protect their most vulnerable area. Instead, focus on the safe zones: the head, cheeks, and neck. These spots are packed with scent glands, and most cats absolutely love being scratched or petted there. You'll often see your cat leaning in or purring when you get it right. The base of the tail is a bit of a wild card. Some cats enjoy a gentle scratch here, while others find it overstimulating or even irritating. Watch for signs like tail twitching or shifting away. These mean your cat's had enough. Paws and legs are usually off limits. Most cats dislike having their feet touched as it makes them feel vulnerable or trapped. If your cat pulls away, respect that boundary. The best approach is to let your cat guide you. Offer your hand and let them decide if, when, and where they want to be petted. This builds trust and helps you learn their unique preferences. If your cat nudges your fingers with their cheeks or head, that's their way of saying, yes, right there. It's a clear invitation to continue. Remember, stick to the green light zones like the head and cheeks, and avoid the red light areas such as the belly, paws, and tail base. This will help you avoid accidental bites or scratches and keep your cat happy. By respecting your cat's boundaries and learning their favorite spots, petting becomes a safe, loving exchange that strengthens your bond and keeps both of you content. Sometimes when your cat bites you, it isn't about anger or overstimulation. It's actually play. Cats, especially when they're young, use their mouths to explore the world and interact with those they trust. A gentle nibble or playful bite is often their way of saying, let's have some fun. It's important to recognize the difference between a playful bite and one that's meant to warn you off. Especially in kittens, your moving hand looks just like prey. The wiggling of your fingers or the movement of your hand across the floor can trigger their natural hunting instincts. To a kitten, your hand is irresistible, like a mouse scurrying by. This is why they pounce, chase, and sometimes bite, all in the name of play. If a cat missed out on learning bite inhibition with their siblings or mother, they may bite harder than you expect. In a litter, kittens teach each other how hard is too hard by yelping or stopping play when a bite hurts. Without this early lesson, your cat might not realize their playful bite is a bit too rough for human skin. When your hand moves, it triggers their hunting instinct, making them want to stalk, pounce, and bite. This is a natural behavior rooted in their wild ancestors, who needed to practice hunting skills to survive. Even indoor cats retain these instincts, and your hand becomes the perfect prey during playtime. The grab, the bite, the bunny kicks, it's all part of their playful routine, not aggression. These actions mimic how they would catch and kill prey in the wild. Don't punish your cat for this natural behavior. Instead, gently redirect their energy to appropriate toys. Never use your hands as toys. Always have a wand or kicker toy nearby. This helps your cat learn that hands are not for biting, and it gives them a safe outlet for their playful energy. Wand toys, kicker toys, and even crinkly balls can satisfy their urge to hunt and pounce. When you see their pupils dilate and their body tense, it's a clear sign they're about to launch into play mode. These are classic hunting signals. Watch for them, and be ready to switch to a toy before your hand becomes the target. This teaches your cat an important lesson. Hands are for affection and gentle petting, while toys are for hunting and play. By being consistent, you help your cat understand the difference, which leads to a happier and safer relationship. Redirecting play in this way keeps your hands safe from accidental bites and scratches, and it keeps your cat happy, healthy, and mentally stimulated. Play is essential for your cat's well-being, so encourage it. Just make sure to use the right toys. That bite is your cat's way of communicating. Learn the warning signs: twitching tail, ears back, tense body. When you see them, stop petting. Give your cat a moment. Respecting these signals transforms your relationship. You become a true partner, building trust and a deeper bond. Cuddle time stays bite-free when you listen and respect their boundaries. All it takes is observation and a little respect for your amazing cat.